Hey everybody, and welcome back to the shop for part 2 of the hay tedder repair. If you hadn't seen the first part, I don't know if I'd encourage you to watch it. It's mostly a bunch of frustration and aggravation. And we finally got this thing apart, but part 2 I think is going to be even worse. So now we've got to drive these two pins out. And I think it would be easier to drive it down and up. Unfortunately, what I was going to use, I don't think it's going to work. I was going to use my big C-clamp and just try to press it out. I don't want to damage this. I'm not 100% positive that I got all that roll pin out. I drilled it. The only other thing I could do is drill it a little bigger to be sure the roll pin's out. And because I'm going to replace this anyway, I don't guess it really matters. I think I'll drill it on out a little bit bigger and make dang sure that roll pin's completely out at the top and at the bottom. Alright, so I've drilled it out 1/4 of an inch, and I felt a little resistance in this one, but not in that one. So I think this one's gone. That must have already came out at some point in time. Mothman 381 was giving me less comment on part 1 about not having a punch holder, and I don't have one, but I'm going to order one. So I'm just going to have to be careful and not hit my daggum hand. I done hit it a couple times on this thing, and I guess we're just going to have to drive it on through because I can't get to that one. So I'm going to drive this one through, and then I can drive that one that way, hopefully. I need something up under this thing to give it some support. It ain't the best solution here. Oh shit, let's take the glasses back on. Hey, that thing's in there but good. Possibly moved a little bit though. I wish I could unbolt this thing and take it to the press. That's what I need to do. Get behind there. Sitting on a housing. I don't know what the deal is. Now, here's going to be the trick. All right. Success. Now we can go to the vise. Alright everybody, I got it set up in this press, and it took me a little while to try to get it as level as possible, but I think I got it. So I'm just going to pump and see what it does. Something's going to give. Either this is going to come out or this is going to break or something. Maybe break the yoke, I don't know. Maybe break this yoke, I don't know. Yeah, that son done got some pressure on it. This is 20-ton press. And this is nice off on the shoes. This is not wanting to move. So I think what I'm going to end up doing, I'm not going to try to kill myself getting this part. I'm going to take this to a machine shop that I know, and see if he can get these pins out without damaging this yoke. That's the one I want to save. I ain't worried about this one. Alright, I hope this fan noise don't get us too bad, but I did manage to move this one when I had it on the press. It has moved in about 1/8 of an inch. So I believe I can get this one out. The other one, I don't think so. Who says I ain't got a pin holder? I gotta lay that thing gonna be high. I didn't do that before. Here that pin is. You can see just how rusty and dry that is. So, man, if I could just get this oven to break free, we'd have it whooped. I think I'm just going to stop right here before I break this damn yoke. And Monday I'll take this to the machine shop. He should be able to take care of it right quick. He got the big press and whatever all he needs there. He can get this out, I'm pretty sure, without damaging this. And it'll be worth $50, whatever he charges, to knock that pin out. So we'll bring it back Monday. Alright everybody, well, I struck out at the machine shop. My friend's press is getting real weak and he didn't want to put any kind of heavy pressure on it, so I think we're back to plan F or G or whatever plan it is. I'm going to heat this part of this knuckle up right here and put that punch in there and try to beat it. I think if I never get it free, I believe it'll go. I believe it's seized in this on this right here, so I'm going to have to heat it up real good around all sides. Hopefully it won't damage that. I've got the parts in. Once we get this off, we can start reassembling. I may have to do a little bit of honing on the inside, but let's go ahead and fire this torch up and get her hot. Just ain't won't come. What I could do, I might could drill it. Drill a hole through it and heat it up and just melt it out. Alright everybody, so I could not drill all the way through this thing. So I drilled as deep as I could. I tried to blow it out. It wouldn't blow out. So I bolted it back up here and I heated that thing till it got red hot. And I believe she's going to go. Woo! Success! What a pain in the butt that was. That thing is hot. It actually, to me it looks like it's more caught in here than it was in this other part. Now we should be able to just knock this thing here free. So I'm going to replace this part, and that thing's done pretty warm too. Pretty warm. And this part I'm going to let cool off, because it is hot. And whew, you talking about some work to get that joker out. And I hope when we get this thing back together, this thing lets in and out just as easy as please. I'd love to drill me some, put me some zerk fittings on here somewhere. I can't put them here because that's going up against some bolts. The only place I could do it would be to drill them pins and drill some cross holes in them pins and drill a hole down the center and put a zerk in the top of it. Definitely some pitting in that one right there. You can tell if it yeah, both those show pretty good signs of pitting. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. So definitely gonna have to hone them out. So this is the one that the pin come out pretty easy. And you can see it's still pretty rough in there. And that's the one I played hell getting out. You can see how bad pitted that is. So we're gonna have to do some honing. Alright, well anyway, I guess that'll do it for part 2. So major hurdle overcame. I still think I'm gonna have to order a sleeve. This sleeve right here I don't believe I have. Let's go look at the parts. In part 3 hopefully we'll get this thing back together. So so here's that yoke. Zoom out here. And I wish I went ahead and ordered that other thing. So here's the pin. This is the pin I cut. And as you can see, it's stepped. This is the end that goes in with the cotter pin. And this is the end that sits outside with the latch bolt. Here's a shim. Went ahead and ordered both shims. Here's a handle to the latch mechanism. This is the latch mechanism right here. And this is the other part of that handle for the latch. And another shim. So I don't know which size shim I need. But what I don't see, and it may not, it may be fine. I believe it's going to be okay. See how that handle is here. So here's that goes in. Actually, it's going to go in like this. And yeah. So the shim is this right here. And that just takes up any slack between the end right here and the pin. So I won't know until I get this slid in how much shimming I need to do. But yeah, I don't know how much that was. I don't have the paper in front of me. But I had to order another part from my mower, and all these parts together was below 300 bucks. So I've got the rebuild kit for the lift arm for the mower. So that'll be another video. So until then, thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and